right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
It's only the most important day of our lives.
I know. Let's do a recap.
All right.
I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel.
We have a special video for you today. Maybe the one you've been waiting for quite a while.
Yeah.
What are we recapping?
We're going to recap our wedding day.
Start to finish, everything that happened and went on. And
yeah.
I don't think, aside from the night of or the day after, we've not really done that in a bit. Like talked about a lot of the day, so this will be interesting.
Yeah. So let's get on into it.
Yeah. We have a lot of videos from the day from friends and family, a lot of photos too, and then some photos back from our photographer that we'll show you guys as well.
Yeah.
But all right, let's dive into it.
Let's go.
First things first, did you sleep the night before?
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely. Aiden, one of my groomsmen, he stayed over for quite a bit, and we just stayed up chit-chatting, talking about his wedding day, talking about the nerves of it. Yeah, just had a good time talking together.
Yeah. And
what about you?
I stayed up pretty late because I think I was writing you your, since I was 19, 20, I was writing a journal for my future husband, so I stayed up writing one of the last entries and then fell asleep and then woke up close to 1 to a sound and got to look outside and saw the very first snowflakes of the day fall.
Yeah, very beautiful for her, but little did we know that it was going to be
more than
quite the adventure.
We thought it was going to be just a dusting.
Yep.
So I think I woke up at like 5 that day.
Yeah, I think I did too, because we had agreed that we weren't doing special drinks and that I was just going to come over. So I kind of...
Because why were you coming over?
Well, I was going to come over in the morning super early before hair and makeup and all that started, so we could do some Bible time and exchange our gifts with each other.
Yeah, start the day with each other, because we weren't doing a first look. So the first time we would have seen each other would be at the aisle. And I don't know, I didn't want that. I wanted to see my person and start the day with you. And at least start the day off right. So that was our plan.
Nerves.
When did we plan that? Like way before we even got engaged, I feel like we knew we wanted to do that.
I don't know about before we were engaged. I mean, yeah, I guess we always talked about like how important it'd be to do like Bible time and stuff. Yeah.
So that was the plan. And then I texted him morning of, because I wasn't doing sugar or caffeine.
Yep.
But then at that point I was like, screw it. So I texted him, I was like, would you mind stopping and getting me a drink?
So I'm like, oh boy, I'm gonna be late.
No, the status of the roads outside.
So like, I think I had it planned to be there by like 6 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And my GPS the Starbucks stop put me there at like 6:05. So I'm like, all right, that's a little late, but not too bad. Then I got on the road and like, town wasn't too bad. Like it was coming down pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But then as soon as I got like on the back road of the Black Forest area, that's when it was just a whiteout and I couldn't barely see in front of me. I was probably going like 15 miles, 20 miles an hour at most.
Yeah.
You know, thankfully no one was on the road yet because it was a Sunday morning at
6 a.m.
the crack of dawn, you know, so didn't have to worry about other people too much, but I got there at like 6:20.
Yeah. So he got there. Some of the other girls were starting to wake up. I was obviously up. And then the Airbnb that we stayed at was massive. And in the basement, they had almost like a quiet workout room that you couldn't hear the rest of the house. So we tucked away in there, and we had a Bible that my parents gave us the night before with our name on it, and communion set up, gifts, coffee, drinks, all of that. And we were there for about an hour. We had scheduled about an hour for us to do our thing together, and you sat down and we started with Bible time. Yeah,
I had like done a little research on like what verses to do that morning and stuff. It wasn't like doing a whole chapter or anything. It was just like kind of picking and choosing a couple verses, and goodness, as soon as I opened that book, just the waterworks everywhere. It took me probably a solid 5 minutes to compose myself to even start talking.
We had a text my maid of honor to come bring his tissues
Yeah.
to help out. But I had been crying on and off all morning as I was getting ready, listening to worship music, just hitting me of, wow, like we are here. And
Yep.
wow, God is so good.
The day you dream of, and it's like, wow, it's finally here, and it doesn't feel real still because of how early it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's like...
Yeah. Hi, sweetie. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did
Dogs.
Bible time, cried, and then exchanged. No, we did communion next, which was very sweet. Got to pray over us and just start off our day and our marriage with that. Is originally we wanted to do it at the wedding, but I was nervous about red wine and like white dress and messing something up. So getting to do it even just together, the two of us, was so much more special. And then we did exchange of gifts, which this is kind of funny. So we each had an item in there that we knew about. So like I was tasked with getting Riley his watch for the wedding day. He was tasked with getting me my earrings for the wedding day. And then
I knew about the notebook.
Yes, you did know about the notebook.
Mm-hmm.
But we kind of went similar. So we got the attire piece for the day. So that's one. We both did like something meaningful and then something funny.
Yeah.
And so we both had that like right on, and that was so fun. Just getting to kind of do that together and end on a laughing note and hug you.
Mm-hmm.
By the time we were done, my makeup artist had already shown up and had set up. My mom had shown up as well and was starting breakfast for all of us girls. And then your mom was there to get her hair and makeup done too.
She was first in the order.
So you got to see her, give her a hug, and yeah. Then you headed out.
Hugged my mom goodbye. Say goodbye to all the girls. My deuces.
Kissed me for the last time as a fiance.
Yep. And then headed on back.
Sun was up, and then over at my Airbnb, we started hair and makeup right at 7 a.m. sharp. So your mom went first, like back in the master suite, and we started breakfast, the rest of us girls, and we like walked in there to pray all together with Emerson, my makeup artist, Melissa, your mom, and then served breakfast and exchanged all the gifts because I had packed little gift bags for the girls with their getting ready pajamas and a card, their shawl, and like I picked out jewelry for them too.
Yeah.
So that was sweet. And my mom had a card for me. I pretty much sat there so nauseous. It was like forcing food down during that, forcing hydration. Then as soon as that was done, pretty much it was go time. We had the kitchen table in the Airbnb set up, and I had gotten little mirrors for each of the girls to have a makeup station. We had curling irons going, all the makeup, and we were all bouncing around helping each other, which was just so fun. And yeah, then I think my hair and makeup started at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. And that was sweet. I was so nervous already, very stomach sick. And Emerson just took my hands, like rubbed my shoulders and prayed over me and our marriage and the day, and then got started.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while Miss Busy over here is doing her thing with all her girls, I got back to my Airbnb and just went and laid down again in the bed. Didn't go back to sleep. Mind's racing at this point. Like, oh my goodness, like today's the day, you know?
Mm-hmm.
How exciting. But then kind of just hung out till like 9:30. Then I started hearing movement. So my grandparents and my parents and then my brother and his girlfriend stayed at the Airbnb and started hearing ruckus upstairs. So made my way back upstairs. Then yeah, kind of just had like a small little breakfast going on, some coffee, just chit-chatting, having a good old time with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably about the time you're getting done with your makeup is about the time all my guys start showing up, because just figured it'd be easier if everyone came over first.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And we're watching some dumb shows on like HBO Max, just like passing the time and playing silly games with each other and stuff. I think it was like we had like the little cherry candies,
Mm-hmm.
and we toss it to each other, and if you didn't catch, like, it was one candy that we would just toss around. Like if it hit the floor, like we pick it up and toss it to the next person, and the game was, it got to the point where it's like, you do not want to catch this
You
cherry.
guys are 5-year-olds.
I know, it was great. And yeah, like just past time, and then nerves just came, boom, like that. I'm like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, you know, like here we go. And so what time did you head to the venue?
Well, I'm not even there yet.
Yeah, go back to where you were.
So as soon as I finished hair and makeup, I started packing because we were still at the Airbnb in my master suite, packed all my bags. The nerves started hitting me too, so I walked out and hung out with the girls, and we were all dancing around, just having fun, had some lunch. And then my dad showed up, which originally he wasn't going to, but because of how bad the snow was, they didn't want me driving my car to the venue.
The car's not the best in snow.
It's not. And they were just like, you're already nervous. We don't need you to worry about that.
Right.
Dad has like a truck. So he came, and it was sweet. He offered to take pictures of me and all the girls, and that was just such a fun time.
Y'all had a little photo shoot.
Yeah.
You should have got us all laughing then.
Oh, I've been taking them the whole time.
And then pretty much as soon as my mom's hair and makeup was done, Emerson threw me back into the chair, did final touch-ups, put my lip color on. Dad packed up the car. They wrapped me in a robe and a coat because it was like negative something degrees.
Like -2.
Yeah, and threw me in the truck and basically said bye. I was like, okay, here we go, I guess. But even though it wasn't planned to have my dad drive my mom and I over, we did say on the drive just how grateful we were to kind of get one last moment, the three of us, as Maurice checks, which we were missing my brother, but just one last moment.
Because he's with me.
Yeah, just one last moment with my parents is sweet, and they were just saying over and over how grateful they are for you and that they could not be more happy and more ready. So we get there, Dad unloads all the stuff, I get in, photographer and videographer, Cara and Will, our husband and wife team friends, were already there taking photos. So I'm walking around in my little robe and slippers, I checked out all the decor, I was like, whoa, it's so cute. And then tucked away into the bridal suite because you arrived like 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
So they finished their detail shots, and as soon as they were done, I started getting into my dress. But during that time, like Florist arrived too, and they took some videos and behind the scenes.
Yeah. So yeah, Natalie arrives at the venue, and I forget exactly what time I had to leave. It was like 1:25, 1:30, something like that.
So you were there by 2? Like 1:50?
Yeah, I was there by like 1:45, but we kind of just hung out for a sec. And so me and my guys, so like the way the venue works is like you kind of come through the front doors and you got like your sign-in table, and right to the left is the bride, like her suite.
So I could hear them arrive.
Yeah, she could probably hear me laughing and stuff. And then you gotta like walk across the building, and that's like the groom's suite over in like the indoor ceremony spot. So we all go over there, we start getting tucked away, and then Cara and Will are like popping in and out, like, hey, you want some pictures?
Detail shots, getting ready photos.
Florist is coming by, bringing boutonnieres.
Yeah.
Maisie Jackson, your brother's sister.
No. My brother's wife. My sister-in-law.
Yeah, I knew sister was in there somewhere, but not Jackson's sister, his wife. Your sister-in-law. Maisie was a rock star that day.
She is. She's not only my sister-in-law, she was my something blue that day, which I asked her to be like an honor and be by my side, and she stepped up, you guys. She was running all over the venue doing stuff without me even asking, and was just on top of it. Like she could be a wedding planner for sure. She was awesome. Example,
right? Us guys didn't know really how to put the boutonnieres on the correct way.
Oh, she did that?
And so we were told our wedding plan, like our coordinator would come through and throw them on for us, but it got to the point it's like, yo, we don't know, like, we're here for the detail shots and stuff, like getting dressed now, and they're still not on, so Maisie came through and put all our boutonnieres on.
She's awesome.
And so that was pretty sweet.
And then as that was happening, after Maisie was done with that, I was finally dressed, ready to go. My mom was dressed. We sprayed like the special perfume I had, and then it was time for first looks with my girls, which was so sweet. And I had called it. I knew. I turned to my mom like the second before the doors opened. I was like, Anna and Brittany are gonna lose it. The rest are gonna be fine. She was, really? I said, I'll give you $50. Doors open. I called it.
Yep. And so after you did your first look with your girls, then you went to first look with your parents?
With my dad. So
with your dad and your brother.
Ready. So I did first look with dad first, which was sweet. That's when I thought I would lose it and start crying, and I didn't. But yeah, dad first look was really sweet. He loved the dress and like spun around. Just like, look at all the buttons, and oh my gosh, the train. Like totally girled out in the moment. You have pockets? Oh my gosh.
And you had your mom's dress sewn into it too.
I did, so I got to show him that. And then Maisie brought Jack in, and that was sweet. He did tear up a little bit, and as we're taking photos, Cara and Will step in, and we're like, oh my gosh. And Jackson and I have the same pose that we did our whole lives for back to school day. I think the last time we ever did that was his senior year of high school or something. And so I was like, oh my gosh, back to school pose. He's heck yeah. And we turn and we do it like back to back, arms crossed, and that's when my parents lose it. They're sobbing. And then after that, we all gather up the 6 minus you, 5 of us. So Maisie, Jack, my parents, and I, and they pray over me and Riley for the day. And that was so sweet to just have a quiet moment, just the 5 of us. And then as soon as that was done, I got tucked back into the bridal suite, literally until I was about to walk down the aisle. So I was whisked away real quick.
Yeah. And once you were back in, then it was my turn to get my look with my parents.
Yeah.
And kind of not awkward, but just like not a very traditional thing that you think of, like the groom doing like a first look with his parents. So like none of us knew what to do. You know, they're like, oh, you look so sweet, you look so good, you know, stuff like that. But then, yeah, we did some pictures with Cara and Will, and then made our way back to the groom suite.
Yeah.
Pretty soon it came to the time to walk down the aisle.
Guests started arriving.
Yeah.
And
Guests started filling in, and I had my cousins doing like check-in lists and stuff, and they told the coordinator like, yo, we're good to go. So we're like, all right, let's do it.
yeah, and I was sitting in the room trying to stay calm and
Yeah.
drinking water. My girls were listening to worship music with me, just praying over me. And then I don't even remember, it all happened in a blur. They came to get the girls, were like, okay. They grabbed the flowers, all were like, bye, and then left. And I was in there all by myself for like, maybe it was 30 seconds, but it felt like 30 minutes. And I was like, okay, stay calm, I could do this.
Yeah.
I don't like being in front of people, so the fact that I walked down the aisle in front of people and then stand up in front of them was terrifying.
Yeah.
But then the doors opened and Dad came in and hung out with me and was like cracking jokes with me, which was really sweet. Helped me stay calm.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the way that it worked was like us guys we huddled up, I said a prayer over all of us, and then so like you walk out and you got the ceremony area. We're like 007 agents, so we're better than that. And there was an exit door that was also attached there. So we go out the exit door, so we're outside, and then we walk our way back to the front. So we avoid all the guests.
Seen.
Yeah. Yep. So we avoid all the guests that way, and then I know. Abracadabra.
Illusion.
And yeah, then we finally make our way back in.
Line up.
We line up. So Jackson went first to drop your mom off.
And then he circled back.
Then he came back around.
What song did you walk down to?
Walked down to "Can't Help Falling in Love" by the King, Elvis Presley.
Instrumental version.
Instrumental version,
Yeah.
of course.
So you walked your parents down.
Yeah. And then
Bridal party.
bridal party, and then
All
you know,
there, yeah.
it's like my guys and I didn't rehearse it, but we're like the day of, we're like, we gotta do a handshake at the
You
like,
have to.
altar, you know.
yeah.
So it's like, the way we rehearsed is like I walked up and just like stood with Jared, because the way it worked was it was kind of like,
Artificient.
yeah, it was like staircase up a little bit, and like during rehearsal I had to stand next to him while bridal party came in. But I told him, like, I'm gonna say hi to them as they come in. He's like, do your thing.
That
So
sounds
I-
just like
So I went back down a couple steps to where I was like eye level, and then had a pretty good handshake with everyone. Then I made my way back up to Jared, and I'm like, all right, here we go. Do or die time, let's go.
Yep.
You know, and I didn't know if I was gonna cry or not. Like it's almost an expectation for you to cry when the bride comes down, you know? So I'm like trying to work up the tears, like, let's make this easy. And then
Wow.
no. Like just nerves. Like you got so many nerves. It's not you.
No, I know. It's just the way you said that. And like, I'm fine with that because I know him. But other people are like, man, you didn't want to cry when you came on the out. I'm like, no, I know you.
Yeah.
Riley doesn't always cry in public, but if he does, it's with people in private moments. Like everybody's eyes on him. I knew he probably wouldn't. But like the smiley, goofy Riley, that's who he is. So like, I'm not mad about that. But it's just the way you said that. If people didn't know the background, they'd be like, dang.
I know. I'm a terrible person. No, I'm not.
Meanwhile, I'm on the other side of the doors, and the way these doors are is they can't see through, but I can. So I'm sitting there watching everybody, or standing there, sorry. And they start my song, which has like a 30-second intro, and the coordinator's waiting for me to give the cue, and I'm standing there just like eyes closed. My dad's holding me. The flowers smelled so good too, so I'm just breathing that in, praying, and like, please don't pass out. Please don't get sick. Please don't pass out. Please make it through this. I'm like, Lord, give me this supernatural peace. And he did. And the doors open, and I don't really remember walking down the aisle. I remember looking at you. And funny thing, I can't see long distance with my contacts clearly. So I could see black on stage, so I knew it was Jared. I could see black right there, and I knew that was you. And as the closer I got, like, the more your face came into focus, which was really sweet. Yeah. And I could feel everybody staring at me, which I hated. But we did it. I made it to the end of the aisle, and I don't know if he's gonna love me sharing this, but my dad went to kiss my forehead as I went to lean up to hug him, so my makeup didn't go into his suit. So it looked like we were going in for a kiss, and he died laughing. He was like, we didn't rehearse that. I'm like, we did 3 times. He's, oh well, and like hugged me. He gave you a handshake or a hug. I handed my bouquet to my mom, and then you came and got me, and we walked up the stairs.
Yeah, little side piece. I didn't end up crying. I ended up like tearing up. Mm-hmm. You know, there's a video of me wiping like the little bit of tears that came out. But the reason isn't because I didn't think you were the most beautiful girl that day. It's because literally as the doors open and I can see her for the first time.
And you kind of see this in the trailer video we got.
I filled the whole room. Eyes right at me.
They don't care about me anymore. They're all like, ooh.
They're like, cry. Cry.
We dare you.
We dare you to cry. Cry, you baby. But I'm like, oh gosh, now I'm really nervous. So not much happened there, but it was still just so happy. And then I came and got you, and I mean, the whole ceremony honestly feels like a really big blur.
It does. I remember standing there and like running, because I'm a planner and a coordinator, so I'm running in my head as Jared's talking, being like, all right, don't lock your knees. Are you breathing? Okay, you're breathing. Am I holding his hand right? Do I look awkward? But also listening to what Jared said. And I've been to a lot of weddings, you guys. Maybe I'm biased because it was ours, but Jared crushed it. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hit everything so well. It wasn't like a stereotypical sermon. He spoke from Ruth, which is actually a passage we were studying together, and I don't think we told him that in the month before the wedding. So that hit pretty hard, and he just did so well, and you could hear like everybody in the audience being really touched. And I remember, because I didn't look out at the audience at all, I looked at you. And the one time I glanced away, I looked at my brother, so it went you, your brother, my brother. My brother was sobbing, you guys.
Backstory on that too, right? I was a pretty big baby on his wedding day.
This is gonna be a long video, sorry guys.
I was a big baby on his wedding day.
I was too. I was a blubbering mess.
And we got kind of a hard time for doing that, you know? But it was so great to see him just bawling all night. Like it was
sniffling.
It was great.
Like I made eye contact with him in that moment, and he's crying, and he looks at me, he goes, and like just looks at me again. So I think you saw me giggle, and you didn't know what, and I was like, cool, and then I went back to you. Yeah. And that was the only time I looked away from you the whole service, yeah.
Yeah.